Welcome to the Smite God reveal for Chaac, God of Rain. In Smite, Chaac smashes down his axe on all who oppose him as a physical melee warrior. Rain is life. Showers from above soak the earth, feeding seeds which grow into precious fruits and grains. Man and beast alike are sustained by this cycle. Without rain, this world would be barren, and all living things would turn to dust. Thus is the power of Chaac, God of Rain. But like all great power, it did not come without a cost. In mankind's earliest days, there were no farmers, so they starved beneath the sun. For days, Chaac sought a way to feed them. Deep in the mountains, he discovered a golden boulder and cleft it with his mighty axe. Within was maize, the crop that would change the Mayan people forever, and Chaac was worshipped and adored for it. Drunk with pride, Chaac sought the object of his deepest desire, the wife of his brother. For a time, their affair remained secret, but that was not to last. Chaac's brother, the sun god, discovered them. Without a word, she dutifully returned to her husband, and Chaac, realizing what he had done, let her go. But a rift formed between the two brothers that would never heal. In his grief, Chaac drove his axe into the sky, and from the wound, tears of regret fell. Since then, Chaac has chosen a life free of pride and selfishness, devoting himself only to mankind. As a reminder of his greatest failing, he continues to cleave the heavens, washing the land in sustaining waters. Thus do crops grow. Thus do the people survive. Thus is the power of Chaac, God of Rain. Chaac's passive is called Overflow. After 5 successful basic attacks, the next ability Chaac uses costs no mana. His first ability is called Thunderstrike. Chaac throws his axe forward, dealing damage to all enemies in the target area. His second ability is called Torrent. Chaac spins his axe around him, damaging all enemies and gaining protections from the enemy's hit. If his axe is out from Thunderstrike, he will first dash to its location, then do the spin attack. Chaac's third ability is called Rain Dance. Chaac summons a rainstorm around his current location. While it rains, he regains health and enemies are caught in the mud, being slowed while having their attack speed reduced. If Chaac's axe is out from Thunderstrike, a second rainstorm is created at that location. Chaac's ultimate is called Storm Call. Chaac charges his lightning axe and unleashes a blast, silencing and damaging all enemies around him. If triggered within the range of Chaac's axe from Thunderstrike, Storm Call will supercharge, dealing additional damage and also knocking up enemies. In this first scenario, Chaac pushes the right enemy tower as an enemy Shangge comes to its defense. Activating Storm Call and following up with Thunderstrike, he easily takes down the Fairy of the Moon. In this second scenario, Chaac heads toward the fire giant just as his allies secure the buff. Initiating with Thunderstrike and Storm Call, Chaac witnesses the fall of his allied Anhur and Mercury. A well-placed wall by Ymir sets up Chaac's Rain Dance and helps him avenge Mercury by taking down the enemy Chaac. Shifting to Shangge, Chaac keeps her slowed as his allied Shangge secures the kill. In this last fight, Chaac and his allies push the middle phoenix. Initiating with Thunderstrike, Chaac follows up with Torrent just in time to help obliterate the enemy Shangge. Moments later, an ill-prepared Kali attempts to defend the phoenix. However, another combo of Thunderstrike and Torrent sends Chaac flying to her. Activating Storm Call for the damage and silence, Chaac denies the goddess of destruction from fleeing to spawn with a few final blows. As the god of rain, Chaac wields his mighty axe to deliver electrifying damage to all who oppose him. Starting him off with Thunder Strike is a good idea for its damage potential. Additionally, Thunder Strike is the starting point for all of his other abilities. Next, picking up Rain Dance is a good idea for its sustain as well as enemy zoning potential. From there, the priorities shift to Storm Call, Thunder Strike, Rain Dance, Torrent. Guan Yu and Tyr make their golden debut. Also introduced in this patch are voice packs for Kali, Chaac, and Ao Kuang.
Enemies incoming middle. I'm on it. I'll defend middle lane.
Enemies incoming middle. I'll gank middle lane. Oh, yes!
Enemies incoming middle. I'll attack middle lane. Kneel before me.
Thanks for watching the Smite God reveal for Chaac, God of Rain.